What's popping? What's popping? What's popping, my guys? This is K.JAYtrends and news just getting in. And before we get to the news, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this YouTube channel for you to get news trending all over the world. And we say we are on a road to 1,000 subscribers and peace. Now, news just getting in. He was denied entry to the US for the World Cup. Now, Somali referee Omar Artan has made history. Now let us go deep, dig deep, and we know what kind of history he has made this season. Now, for Omar Abdul Artan, it is promised to be the opportunity of a lifetime. Following a decade of breaking new grounds and inspiring of a generation of African referees, an appearance on the biggest stage of all, the World Cup, was said to be the high point of his still burgeoning officiating career. Adding to FIFA's international list of referees in 2018, the Somali official had already achieved a series of historic firsts for his country. Artan was the first to take part at an African Cup of Nations in 2023, the first to take charge of a Confederation African Football CAF Champions League final in 2025, and the first to be crowned CAF Men's Referee of the Year in 2025, the highest honor in the field. He was also one of the 7 African referees chosen by FIFA for this summer's World Cup and poised to be the first Somali first ever representative on the world stage. That was until his dream was dashed. Now, World Cup denial. Days before the tournament, big kickoff of the 34-year-old was denied entry into the United States, interviewed for 11 hours at Miami International Airport before his deportation. A U.S. Custom and Border Protection (CBP) spokesman told CNN at the time of his denial was due to vetting concerns. Now, the CBP spokesman did not provide details at the time and why Artan was refused entry, but a Trump administration official later told CNN that the vetting uncovered the derogatory information, including association with suspected members of a terror organization. The official did not provide further details on the alleged association with terror organization. Now, the information had still not been provided till this day, but the nations of the countries listed under the Trump administration travel ban are placed under additional scrutiny, and Somalia continues to be one of the 39 nations affected by it. Now, in a subsequent interview, the New York Times, Artan said he had been granted a visa ahead of his arrival. World Soccer Governing Body, FIFA, which organizes the World Cup, said that immigration decisions were the purview of host countries for the tournament. Now, it's not clear which or how many games Artan would have refereed. FIFA did not respond to CNN Sports querying on whether Artan has been fully paid for his match assignments and if he intends to appoint him to further FIFA competitions. For now, his dream to refer at a men's World Cup must wait until 2030 at the earliest, when the tournament heads to Spain, Portugal, and Morocco. Super Cup history. Now, Artan admitted the moment of revelation was a parable. It was a very tough period, he said in a recent interview with the European Soccer Governing Body, UEFA. A lot of people have sympathy for me because when someone has been working a lot for years and is supposed to do something and then can't do it, it is very challenging. This is a fan saying. I really appreciate the support I received throughout the world, but though I am so grateful. The 34-year-old returned to a hero welcome in the national capital of Mogadishu following his denial entry to the US. He urged fellow Somalis not to lose heart, insisting his dream was not over. Just days later, UEFA stepping into appointed him as a referee for its Super Cup annual clash between the Champions League and the Europa League winners, making yet another historic first for Artan and the continent. On Wednesday, the Somali became the first non-European to officiate a Super Cup at Paris Saint-Germain defeated Aston Villa 2-1 in Salzburg, Austria to claim back-to-back titles. Artan was assisted by 2 more Eastern African officials for UEFA Presidential Showpiece event in Djibouti, Riban Armed and Stephen Nyambe from Kenya. Their collective performance drew widespread acclaim for pundits and former players. Former goalkeeping greater Gianluigi Buffon posted, "Tonight's football gave him the stage he deserved." Pundits meanwhile praised the officiating team for not letting the occasion get to them, getting the big calls right and letting the game flow. Now, this is his words: "Don't stop dreaming." The appointment comes amid of cooperation agreement signed between UEFA and CAF earlier this year, focused on sharing their expertise and experiences across several strategic areas. When the Super Cup afforded Artan to show off his skills and that of his continent in the European stage, beyond it, he has a wider message convey as aspiring referee around the world. "I believe that if I can succeed, anyone can. You can do whatever you want to do. Don't ever stop dreaming," he said. "Don't stop regardless of what happens and irrespective people preventing you from doing your job. Learn new things every day, refine your skills, and most importantly, be fair and consistent." Now, those are very powerful words from Artan. I wish him all the best as he ref games in the UEFA. It's a big achievement for him, even if his dream was shut down to ref the World Cup. Congrats to him and all of the best in his career in Europe, and peace. For more and more news, subscribe to this YouTube channel, K.JAYtrends, to get news trending all over the world, and peace.